Today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing peach crisp. Super easy to do. Let's get started. Down below in the description box you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts. So I am going to begin by preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And now I cut up about 6 medium peaches. You'll need 5 to 6 depending on the size of pan that you're using. I'm using an 8 by 8 inch pan. And so I just cut those up into little chunks. And now I have 3 tablespoons of sugar. If your peaches are really sweet, then don't use the sugar. You won't need it. But I'm going to just add the sugar to these peaches because these are on the underripe side. All right. And then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of my 2 total teaspoons of cinnamon. And I'm going to put that in there as well. And then I just have a little lid here for my bowl. Give it a good shake. Excellent. And now I'll set these peaches aside. I have my 8 by 8 inch baking pan here, and I just put some butter in there on the sides and the bottom. You could use shortening. You could use some olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, cooking spray, something like that. And now I'm going to pour these in here, and I don't want to do all of them at once. I just want to make sure to see how many I get here. We'll spread them out. I always like to have more left over if possible, because then I can just eat those peaches by themselves. So there we go. It also depends on how many or what size the peaches are. These were medium, and I'm going to leave that. So that's about a half of a peach. I'm just going to leave that and not put it in here. I could probably mound it if I wanted to, but I kind of want to eat this leftover. Now I'm going to set this aside here. And now I have a half cup of cold butter, and I just cubed it. And then I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of oats. These are old-fashioned oats. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 cup of brown sugar. And this is going to make our crisp. And now I'm just going to come in here and we're going to start mixing that butter in with all these ingredients. Just using a fork here, or you can use what's called a pastry blender. Or you can also just come in here with hands with gloves, or use clean hands, and we're just going to mix this all together. And we want to get all the dry bits incorporated with that butter. Left with something like this. And that is going to form the crisp part on top of our peaches. So we'll come back to this. And we'll just take our crisp and we're going to put it all on top. And what is the difference between a crisp and a crumble? It's pretty much just one main ingredient, and that's the oats. Crisps have oats and crumbles do not. Other than that, it's pretty much made the same, both the crumble and the crisp part. All right. Doesn't it look amazing? And now into the oven it goes. Again, 350 Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And we're going to bake it for 40 to 50 minutes. And around the 30-minute mark, we are going to check it and see how brown it is. If it's getting too brown, then cover it with foil and bake it the rest of the way. We want to get those peaches nice and soft. On to that step. And when it comes out of the oven, it'll look something like this, nice and golden brown on top, nice and crispy. And then you can serve it. I just scoop it out with a spoon and then put it on a plate, and then you can serve it with ice cream if you want, or just eat it plain. You could drizzle like caramel sauce, whatever you want to do. There you go. Super easy, tasty peach crisp. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. thumbs up, down in the corner, press it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. That is so amazing.